new Prime Minister was sworn into power as the head of a populist Eurosceptic coalition government this afternoon, ending months of political chaos in the country. New Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte is the anti-establishment five-star movement's pick to lead the country, and his government has promised to cut taxes, boost welfare spending and overhaul European Union rules on budgets. Conte has appointed Matteo Salvini, the leader of the country's far-right party, as Interior Minister. Salvini said on Friday his first order of business is to revamp the nation's immigration policies. He wants to reduce the number of migrants arriving, increase the number of expulsions and cut the funds Italy spends tending to migrants. Less than span class equals mole style bold greater than less than span greater than less than span class equals mole style bold greater than scroll down for video less than span greater than. Salvini's League Party has long taken a hard line against illegal migration, demanding the European Union do more to shoulder Italy's burden. However, migrant arrivals to Italy have actually plunged in the last year under the centre-left Democratic Party, which signed controversial deals with Libya to beef up coastal patrols and prevent migrants from setting out in smugglers' boats across the Mediterranean Sea. The past week has also been marked by bad blood between Brussels and Rome over comments regarding the southern EU member. And now there are fears that Italy's new populist government could run an obstructionist course within the 28-nation bloc, where many key decisions need unanimity. However, European Council President Donald Tusk has congratulated Giuseppe Conte on his appointment as Italy's new Prime Minister and called for unity and solidarity more than ever. Tusk said, "I strongly believe that our community will only flourish when based on respectful dialogue and loyal cooperation, which I will do my best to ensure." Despite the rhetoric, Italy also looks set to adopt a more pro-EU stance with the appointment of Giovanni Tria as Minister for Economic Development. He advocates slashing taxes but supports keeping Italy in the euro. Earlier coalition talks collapsed when the nation's president vetoed the appointment of a vehemently anti-EU economy minister. The new government's plan to increase welfare spending could clash with EU budget rules. On Thursday, EU chief Jean-Claude Juncker criticized Italy, saying its citizens should work more and be less corrupt. Italy has faced political instability for 3 months after inconclusive March elections, rocking financial markets and spreading unease among its euro partners. Conte, a little-known lawyer and political novice, announced his picks for the country's future cabinet after meeting with President Sergio Mattarella. Right-wing League leader Matteo Salvini was named Interior Minister, while Five-Star Movement leader Luigi Di Maio is set to become Minister for Economic Development. Paolo Savona, a Eurosceptic originally picked for economy minister but rejected by Mattarella, a move which sank the two parties' first attempt at a coalition, is still part of the cabinet as European Affairs Minister. Salvini said at a rally, "Without promising any miracles, I can say that, after the first months of this government of change, I would like us to have a country with a little less tax and a little more security, a few more jobs and a few less illegal immigrants." The role of economy minister was given to the less controversial Giovanni Tria, who advocates slashing taxes but supports keeping Italy in the euro. Brussels savvy Enzo Moavero Milanese was appointed Minister of Foreign Affairs. According to Italian media, the populist lineup will face a vote of confidence in both houses of parliament on Monday or Tuesday. Less than span class equals mole style bold greater than could Italy leave the euro, less than span greater than. Despite outspoken criticism of the European Union from both parties and the presence in cabinet of arch-Eurosceptic Paolo Savona, the M5's League government programme does not call for a unilateral exit from the eurozone. M5S has publicly abandoned the idea of a referendum on the euro, and while the League signed the programme and therefore has committed to staying in the single currency, in the past it has called the euro a failed economic and social experiment but proposed reforms and an eventual coordinated exit along with a number of other countries in the long term. Recent polls suggest 60 to 70% of Italians oppose a pullout, less than span class equals mole style bold greater than how will markets respond, less than span greater than a tumultuous campaign, inconclusive election results, political deadlock and fears of fresh elections put the markets in a spin. The prospect of a M5's League accord was initially met with some relief, until the coalition revealed their government program.